Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to introduce how we use Wireshark to capture cyber attack traffic. So here I have my Kali VM and I also have my Windows VM. So first, let's look at the IP address of Kali VM. So on Kali VM, we use ifconfig to find out the network configurations. So you can see here we have two network interface cards. One is ETH0, that refers to Ethernet card. We also have a loopback interface, and so for Kali, this ETH0 is used to send out traffic out of this Kali VM, and it has an IP address of 10.0.2.25. Okay, so on Windows VM, we can use a similar command called ipconfig to find out the IP address of this Windows VM. You can see it has this IP address 10.0.2.15. If we ping Kali VM, you can see it works, means the two virtual machines can reach each other. Good. So now let's start Wireshark. So you can see here on the interface of Wireshark, it lists three interface cards: Ethernet, adapter for loopback traffic capture. What is a loopback? That is the LO we saw on Kali. So sometimes you want to send messages to your local applications. You can always use this loopback interface to send the messages to your local applications. And we don't care about the last one here. So now let's choose this Ethernet interface. Then you press here this capture. You can see start capture package. So in this way, you can see here Wireshark begins to capture traffic into this VM and out of this VM through Ethernet card 0, ETH0. And so here, let's have a look. You can see here we captured three TCP packet, right? And this is some kind of metadata showing you, okay, the source IP of this packet is this one, the destination is this one. Of course, this is from our this is our own IP address of Windows VM. And then down here it shows you the details of this packet. So you can see here we captured the Ethernet frame 1, right? That's the Ethernet header. And within this Ethernet header, then you should be able to see what? Frame 1. This is some kind of a meta information about the capture time. So the Ethernet headers here. So you can see here we have the source MAC address and the destination MAC address. Then down here, then we have the IP header, right? Then we should be able to see the source IP and the destination IP. The source IP should be this one, right? So you can see here's the source IP, destination IP. And then here is our TCP segment. Then here you should be able to see the port number, right? Source port number, this is destination port number, and also sequence number. So you can see, Wireshark gives you the details of the packet. And then here there's some other information here. Okay, so nothing special within this TCP segment. And so let's find a large packet here. Okay, so here we have some kind of DNS. This is a DNS packet. Okay, this is UDP packet. Okay, And so let me find a large one. We don't find a large one, that's okay. I'll see you later. So the idea here is, so why we call it, Wireshark as a traffic analysis tool, because it can show you all the passing network packets, and you can inspect the details of the packets. I often use Wireshark to understand different protocols because it gives you the details, give you the meaning of each field in a packet. So that's very wonderful. Okay, so if you can see here, if I ping Kali VM, Wireshark will be able to capture the traffic. So this is the ICMP traffic corresponding to the ping packet, right? And so good. Okay. So this is a ICMP packet, the structure of the ICMP packet. Good. So now you can see there are so much traffic here. I really don't care about other traffic than the traffic between our Kali VM and our Windows VM, right? And so I only care about the traffic between Kali VM and Windows VM, and we can set up the display filter to just view the packets exchanged between these two IP addresses. How do we do that? So I can do this: IP ADDR equal to 10.0.2.25 and IP.addr equal to 10.0.2.15. So the meaning of this expression is okay, this packet, right, should have both IP address of 10.0.2.25 and 10.0.2.15. We don't care which one is the source IP, which one is the destination IP, and however, the IP packet must contain both IP addresses. So in this way, right, and we can capture the traffic between these two IP addresses. Okay, good. So now if I apply this filter, you can see we only now see the traffic between these two IPs. Very good. So let this Wireshark continue. So now we are going to deploy the attack and see if Wireshark can capture the web attack. And remember, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to disable the real-time protection from Windows, because we are using Metasploit, right? And Windows can detect the Metasploit attack. And so we come to here to disable this real-time protection. Okay, good. And so then I'm going to run our vulnerable chat server. It's here, right, in C disk tools, or where is our WeChat? It's here. This time I'm going to run this as a administrator. Okay. So now the vulnerable chat server is running, and here let's come to Kali VM. Okay. So I'm in Kali VM. Let me see here. Yeah, Armitage. I created a folder called Armitage. You can see in this folder, I have the shell script, so basically, as we know, we use this one to clean up the Armitage, right? So that we can restart Armitage. So let's do this, Armitage. Oh, sorry. So we use clean A to actually clean up everything here, right? Okay. So then we can start, Armitage. Good. Slow. That's okay. Okay, finally we got into Armitage. Okay. Because I used Armitage before, I have some old kind of results here. So I'm waiting for the old results to show up. Armitage uses Java, so that's why it's so slow. But it's very slow. So I should have actually give maybe Kenny more processors and more, memory. This is good enough. I'm not sure why it's so slow. Okay. Anyway, it's just slow. Okay, so now you can see the old results show up. And so to clean up the old results, you can do this and clear database. Okay, and this would be gone. And then, so let's start from beginning, right? So we first do MSF scans because we are only, interested in the Windows VM. So this time, let's just enter, the IP address of a Windows VM. So we're going to scan it to find out what kind of servers ports are open on the Windows VM. Oh, I think I entered the wrong IP. Okay, and I should actually enter this IP. This is the Windows IP. Okay, good. And so now you can see Windows VM shows up, And then, as we know, we want to find out the OS of this IP. So we use nmap scan, quick scan OS detect. Remember, click this, then choose nmap scan so that you will scan this particular IP address. So this will take some time. So let's wait. So if we come back to look at this Wireshark, you can see we actually got a lot of packets because when you do the photo scanning, right, and actually Kali VM send out a lot of packets to this Windows VM. That's why we got so many packets here. Okay, good. So now it's done. Good. So we got the Windows VM. We know the OS on Windows VM is Windows. Okay, and so now, as we know, we are going to do find attacks. So sometimes when you try find attacks, then you cannot find any attacks. So make sure, okay, nobody changed this set export rank here. So this set export rank must be poor, okay? And it means we are going to scan any kind of available attacks documented in Metasploit database, okay? And so my setting is right. So now I'm going to do find attacks. Again, this will take some time. So as we know, right, so basically what happens here is Hermitage looks up all attacks in the database of Metasploit and see which one actually matches the open ports on Windows VM. Okay, good. So now if we right click on this, IP, then you can see we have the attack menu show up. And then, so now let's deploy the Tron attack. Okay, when we launch the attack, so if we come to here, you will see a lot of traffic. You can see going on here. It's keep right. So now my time, that's, yeah, okay, good. A lot of traffic. And so you can see, right, from KDVM, it sends out a lot of, messages. And so here, let's come back to here. So you can see I'm asking you to include a screenshot that shows the attack is successful. So let's come back. You can see the lighting icon shows up, means Yes, the attack is successful. And then you include a screenshot of Wireshark showing captured attack traffic. Yeah, here we are. Okay, and so you can see here is the attack traffic. And so then let's look at the last question here. So read this. Please include a screenshot of the malicious message injected by the Tron attack into WeChat exe. Okay, in Wireshark captured packets. So we had to look at the script. So I'm not going to explain the whole script here. This is a Ruby code, and so basically, Metasploit uses Ruby to write the attack. Here is the actual exploit. So basically, pay attention to line 964 here. So here, basically, we are constructing the message that will be sent to vulnerable chat server and compromise the vulnerable chat server because there's a buffer overflow vulnerability with the vulnerable chat server. So you can see, the actual malicious message starts with TRUN and this one and other information. So we will explain this later, maybe in another video. Okay, so now, so to find out, the malicious message in Wireshark, so we have to look at the packets that contain this message. Okay, so let's come back to Windows VM, and it should be something. So this is quite. We have to look at the packet, right? You can see it's not so easy. So I'm going to check, see if I can find it. Okay, caught. And is there some way to search? Let me ask ChatGPT, how do I perform the search? Okay. How can I search packets in Wireshark to contain contain a particular string in Wireshark? Okay. So let's see if ChatGPT knows it. Edit, find a packet. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do this. Edit, find a packet. Show a packet filter. Display filter. Okay, let me see. Search. Select search in packet bytes. String option. I can pack the list. What is pack the details? Pack the bytes. Okay. Okay, yeah, pack the bytes. String. Enter your string. Pretty good. Let me have a look at this. And what I'm trying to find out? I'm trying to find out this string. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. Find. Which one, please? Okay, it find it. This one. Oh my goodness. See? Okay. So you can see tool is very useful. That's wonderful. Okay. So if I continue to capture traffic, and so I will show you. I don't think I'm gonna save. Continue without saving, that's good. Okay. So here I want to demonstrate more things here. And so on Caddy, right, so you can see we have compromised the Windows VM. And here, there's quite some information here. So when we are successful, this interpreter 1 menu shows up. So basically, this is you know, the payload that was injected into vulnerable chat server, and we can actually use many functions here, which will communicate with the malware installed on Windows VM. You can see we have escalate privilege, we have steal token, we have dump hashes, and so let me try actually dump hashes. So this means we are going to dump the hash of the passwords on Windows VM. Okay. So you can see it's dumping password hashes. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty kind of crazy. Okay. And default account. So I think this one installed by me, there's nothing sensitive here. Okay. A80. So they are all same, right? Yes, they are all same. So because you can see they are all same, so no big deal because I told you my password, so that's not a big deal. These dumping password hashes can work only when here this vulnerable server runs as the administrator. So now when we compromise this vulnerable chat server, our malware will also become the administrator. If you just click the WeChat when you start it, then WeChat has only a normal user privilege, then you will not be able to actually perform this password hash dump. Okay. And I will show you some other functions we can have here. So here, then we have the screenshot, right? For the screenshot, then there's one trick you need to remember. So we need to first actually start this interpreter shell and change the local folder to home caddy. Okay, and because we have the right privilege within this folder, so when we try to capture the screenshot will be saved within this folder, then we don't have any privilege issue here. So let me show you here. And so here I want to get the screenshot, right? Good. So this will take some time. Let's just wait within 5 minutes. the screenshot should show up here. It is just slow. I want to make sure my audio is still on. Good. My audio is still good. Okay. Let's just wait. It will show up. I believe you. Good. So now you can see it does show up. Okay, so we captured the Windows' screenshot. Okay, so let's look at the other thing here. So you can see we also have log keystrokes. So let's give it a try. Okay, so let's do it. Good. Recording keystrokes. Okay, you can see it has saved everything to here, so that's why we have to change, this local folder. Otherwise, we may have, access issue. And so now let me tap something on Windows VM, see what happens. Okay, so let's just start a notepad. Okay, I type my name. Okay, so let's have a check what happens here. You can see, okay, so it does capture this, the keystrokes. Let's have a look at the other things here. Okay, let's have a look at, the camera. Okay, so now we enable the camera here. Okay, good. So I started the camera. Yes, on Windows VM. So now let's see if we can actually open the camera from the Candy VM. And again here, right click and explore here, webcam shot. Good. Let's click this, see what happens. Yes, pick up this one. You can see, yes, Armitage can find what camera is on the target. Take a picture. Let me do good. Operation field. Why? Let's do one more time. Operation failed. That's weird. And that's okay. So here let's webcam list. You can see there's something here. So I forgot the commands. Let's see. Let's see if we can perform the camera stuff on multiple shell. I need to find out the command. forgotten the command, so I have to find it. Okay, let's find the command. It's here. It's called what? Webcam underscore list. Webcam underscore list. Yes, you can see. Yeah, we have it. Good. And so now let's do the webcam snap. Webcam snap. So let's give a try. From snap. Okay. Take a picture. Again, it failed. That's something weird. Okay, I think something wrong with this camera. So let's disable it. So let me stop this. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Stop and save. Stop without saving. Good. Okay, so let me stop this camera, and sometimes this happens. Okay, so then let me actually enable this one again, see what happens. Okay, good. And so let's come back to here. So we can try webcam list again. Okay, let's do webcam snap. See what happens. Take picture. Oh, this time I think it works. Yeah, so I think something was wrong with the Windows VM. You can see it saved the picture here. So if we use this kind of file explorer, I think we can find it. You can see it's here. Okay, good. So this is the screenshot. This is a camera. Okay, and I remember we can also do the video streaming. So let's give a try here. Okay, so I need to bend this one. Video streaming. Webcam stream. Okay, let me do it good. So it should start a web page and then perform the video streaming. This may take some time, I think. Yeah, that is me. Okay, and I believe we can also do this from here. This is what? This is Explorer, right? Let's do a webcam shot here. Something is wrong with that command. Okay. Take picture. Oh, looks it's okay. Anyway, this is the word of hackers, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I showed you, right? Now I think it comes back. Anyway, we don't bother. I just showed you the video camera stuff. And so is there anything else I want to show? Browse files. I think that should be easy, right? It will show you browse files. Oh, Okay, something is wrong with the camera again. Okay, files. I think, what does this mean? Upload list drives. Anything here? Something's wrong here, I think. So we can upload the files to over there or something. Let me give a try here. Here, something we can do here. Oh, I think something's wrong. The real time is okay. You can see we lost the collection. That's maybe the reason. But this one's still alive. Did this real-time production stuff restart it again? Look. It's okay. I think we just lost collection. Okay. Oh, this one's dead? Not dead yet. So maybe we just perform the attack again, see what happens. Okay, let's perform the attack again. This time it becomes very slow. I think maybe the vulnerable chat server is very messed up. Oh, something's wrong here. Okay, I think the client is wrong now. Okay, so that may be the reason. Okay, so this happens. Okay, I'm gonna show you this should be okay if we restart the chat server. Okay, now let's just run this chat server as an administrator. Okay, so let's do the attack again. Very slow. Maybe too much here. Let's just close. Okay, you can see basically at this point, now the attack message was sent. So now it's a compromise again. Okay, so now you can see now this multiplicator stuff becomes a multiplicator 2, right? And anything else I want to show you here? Let's do the browse files again. Okay, not sure what's going on here. Now it shows the files. Okay, finally. So good. And we can upload something to over there. Oh my goodness, let me have a look. Let's upload this one. See what happens. So if now I go to Windows and yeah, it uploads the file here. Oh my goodness, it is pretty good. Okay, so I guess here we can change the folder here, right? Go up one folder here. Oh yeah, my goodness, wonderful. So you can choose a folder and upload the file to the corresponding folder. That's crazy. Okay, anything else? Show processes. So you can see here there are many things here. Okay, I think it may be just slow or something's wrong again. I don't know. Okay, looks like it's okay now. Oh my goodness, now it shows all the processes. You can even queue the processes. Oh my goodness, you can see here, still talking that. Okay, so many things here. Okay, are there any other things? No, we did everything here, right? Post modus means you want to do some other kind of attacks because you are already on this computer. So this gives you more options here. And the pivoting doesn't matter, access, escalates privilege. I think we are already administrator. See, let's see, here you can do more things here. Okay, pretty good. So if you want to start a multiplicator shell, you just come to here and start it. Right, so now we can list the files on a target. Okay, very good. Wonderful.